Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you guys an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you grabbed a snack, stayed for a while and click the subscribe button. I would love to have you. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. As you can tell by the title of the video, this is going to be my Sephora VIB sale try on haul number 2. I'm basically including the products that I was not able to test out in my first video for today. So it includes some Lila B, some Ilia, and a couple of other new products. And I'm also going to incorporate some of the products that I did try out in the first video. Okay, if you want to see what I think about these new products that I purchased, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to start with is the Ilia True Skin Medium Coverage Serum Foundation with niacinamide. So I don't think this is like a new product. I think they added the niacinamide and they also added some shades. Correct me if I'm wrong down below, but I believe that is why they've been re-promoting it as new. And I think this is like a month or 2 that they started to re-promote this as new. It's supposed to be a medium coverage foundation. It is best for oily, combo, and normal skin. It is a weightless foundation with buildable medium coverage and a natural skin-like finish. Now with active levels of skincare ingredients. I'm guessing because of the niacinamide. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and prep the skin. I'm going to use the Professional for my T-zone and then this Master Prime from Maybelline. It is a Blur and Smooth one. Okay, here is what the bottle looks like. It is a glass container. It does have a pump. I purchased it in SF6, which is spelled C-H-I-O-S. I'm guessing that's Chios or Kios. It is a pretty watery consistency. I'm hoping this isn't too dark. Let's start with this side. It's definitely watery. You can definitely tell that it has like that serum consistency type. This is a Morphe and Ariel A24. So let's blend this out. You can definitely smell that it has skincare products in it. I am using natural lighting, so it's later on in the afternoon and I might have to turn on my lights here soon. It feels lightweight for sure. Doesn't feel oily, but it feels hydrating, so I'm not sure how oily skin might feel about this. All right, this is what that looks like. I think the shade is going to be okay. I am not 100% sure why I purchased this shade. SF6 is described as a medium with neutral undertones, and SF5 is described as a light medium with neutral undertones. Maybe because summer is approaching and that's why I picked a slightly darker shade. I'm not sure. Okay, now I'm going to apply this side with a wet sponge and see if it absorbs any of it. All right, so I definitely feel like you get just a tiny bit more coverage with a brush than you do with the sponge. And I also feel like it looks more glowy with the sponge than it does with the brush. So I'm gonna finish off the rest of this with brush and I'll be back and we will do concealer, which I'm excited about. All right, I did turn on the rest of my lights. Okay, so next is concealer. I did put on the Jaclyn Cosmetics Under Eye Primer just because I have been seeing a little bit of dry patching on my skin. So the next thing is the Lila B. This is the Virtuous Veil Concealer and Eye Primer. This thing is so tiny. I got it in the shade Be Present, which is the 4th shade up. So the 4th lightest shade. This is what it looks like. I am going to swatch it. Okay, it feels pretty creamy, pretty emollient. Let's see. There it is. Okay, so it does look like it might have decent coverage. It is described as a medium coverage, and it's a natural finish. An ultra creamy, buildable, hydrating concealer and skin perfector that brightens and evens complexion for a natural finish. Okay, I did not purchase this other concealer through Sephora, but I did recently purchase it and it came in. So I'm going to include it in this video just so I could try it out. So I'll do the Lila B on this side and the other one on this side. And it is the Clé de Peau. This is the Seamless Finish Broad Spectrum 27 Concealer. I purchased this in the shade 5 Honey. It was on special. Saks Fifth Avenue had a little bit of a sale going on, so I went ahead and purchased it. Here is what the shade looks like. Hopefully it's not too dark. There it is. It might be too dark. Okay, but here is the Lila B and the Clé de Peau. I'm trying to blend it, and the Clé de Peau is definitely a little bit more on the dry side, which is expected for a stick concealer. Okay, the Lila B feels very, very soft. I'm gonna start with my finger with the Lila B, and hopefully I didn't apply too much. Let's try it on this eye over here. I think I'm just going to lay it down first, and then I'm going to blend it out. I did bring a concealer brush. The favorite brush right now is the Sonia G Mini Base. I love this for concealer. I feel like it just works beautifully. Okay, so I definitely feel like a little goes a long way. You saw how much I grabbed, and that is doing a beautiful job. I also feel like I picked a good shade. Okay, that actually looks very beautiful, very skin-like. It's pretty light, and I feel like it offered a good amount of coverage for how little I used. Okay, now this Clé de Peau, and I feel like this one for sure it's going to be more of like my skin tone and not like a brightening type of shade. So I'm going to go right in here and right in here. For it feeling a tiny bit more dry, that actually went on pretty easy. Okay, let me wipe this off. Okay, let's blend this out. It's definitely going to be just like my skin tone type of shade, but I'm not mad at it. It actually is looking pretty decent. Okay, and that is what both sides are looking like, and I feel like they're both looking beautiful. You can definitely tell that this under eye is just a tiny bit brighter, but this one, you saw how little I applied, and that amount actually went a pretty long way. And even though it swatched, and when I blended it with my finger on my hand, or the back of my hand, it felt a little bit more dry than the Lila B, but it literally blended with ease. So nice. Now I'm going to set my face, but first I'm going to jump into the Wissmann Atelier Contour Stick, and I'll speed through that process. All right, guys, face is nice and powdered. I will do the bronzer after I'm done with the eyes because the bronzer is the Guerlain bronzer that I tried in the other video, and you guys already kind of know what my first impressions are on it. I actually have been really enjoying it. So now we're going to jump into the Supreme Nudes, the quickie. So this is a mini Supreme Nudes. Basically what he did was he asked people who wear or use his eyeshadow palettes which are the shades that you run out of the most or the quickest, and hit pan and wish that you can restock on, and this is what he came up with. So it's a mini version pretty much of I think it's a combination of the Supreme Nudes and the Bronze Nudes, whatever the name of his second palette is. We are going to try this out today. It's nothing special. Color story is boring, I know. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to speed through this so this video is not super extra long. Going to jump in to this shade right here, which is Nudist. This is a fluffy Charlotte Tilbury brush, and it's going on my crease. Sigma and Brianna Fox 1. Refer number 13. Alright guys, I just got one last new product to test out for you guys, but I do want to go real quick over what else I have on my face. I did go in with the Gucci powder pencil. I've been loving this. It literally is perfect for like a quick eyebrow. I've been kind of playing around with these two with the new Refi Beauty, well, new to me, brow gel thing, and the best way for me personally is to do my brows first. I literally fill them in, and then with the little spoolie just blend it out. I don't do like the little hair-like stroke, and then I go in with the Refi Beauty and just shape my brows. So far it's been doing good at keeping my brows in place, which is great. And for the cheeks, I did go into the Guerlain bronzer. I've been loving this. This is in the shade, I think 03, yes. 03, and it's medium warm. It's beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. I also went in to the Patrick Ta and She's Baked. This was part of my Sephora haul. Been also loving this. It is absolutely beautiful. Now we're going to go into highlight. Oh, lips. I did go into one of the new Rose Ink lipsticks that I purchased. I went into Demure, which is like a beautiful soft rosy pink. I think it goes perfect with the eye look. I did forget to tell you guys that I went into this shade right here in the inner corner and the brow bone. I honestly just really wanted to see how pigmented that shade is, and it is pretty pigmented that I do feel like it brightened up my inner corner and my brow bone. So far everything is looking beautiful. All right, the next thing we are going into, which is the last new thing that I have to test out, and it is the Lila B Glisten and Glow Skin Illuminator. This small little thing right here, and it's basically a highlighter. The main reason I purchased this, I'm digging my finger in here, okay, texture is nice, is because it kind of reminds me of the Westman Atelier, what is it called? The Peau de Pêche, which is the highlighter that Tanya B. Wells absolutely loves and adores. This is in the shade Be Captivating. I believe there's only 2 shades available. And I showed you the swatch. It actually kind of looks a tiny bit dark. So hopefully I can make it work. I'm going to use my finger. I do like the texture of it. It's creamy, but not too creamy. Let's go in and see. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I do have some texture, but I don't mind, honestly. It is what it is. Oh, that's pretty. Do you see that? Oh, it's like a beautiful soft glow, and I feel it's going perfect with what I got going on my face. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, I usually put some up here and also a tiny bit on the bridge of my nose. Okay, here is what it looks like. It's a beautiful, beautiful highlight. The only small negative is that it does have super tiny micro shimmer particles in it, and you can kind of see them just a tiny bit, but I still feel like it looks beautiful. It did not lift my foundation at all, anything, powder, nothing. Like, it laid down beautifully. Okay, so let me scoot you on out and we can talk about all the new stuff that I purchased. All right, guys, I do apologize. I am in a t-shirt, and I'm pretty sure this is the same one I wore for the last video that I filmed. Right off the bat, I can't remember what video that was. Okay. But let's go over everything that we tried out that's new today. I did set my face with the Professional. I love the mister on this. It is beautiful. Love it. Okay, I do feel like the makeup is looking pretty bomb diggity, if I do say so myself. What do you guys think? I'm getting like super soft glam vibes. This eye look, the skin, the glow, the bronziness, love it. Okay, so far the Ilia, this is the True Skin Serum Foundation. I'm actually enjoying this. It is reminding me just a tiny bit of the Danessa Myricks foundation, the Yummy foundation, but not in texture. This one is a lot more watery, more light, and it doesn't get heavy as quick as you can get with the Danessa Myricks. It feels like a very hydrating cream. Now, when I say I don't know how oily people are going to feel, I don't mean like stay away from hydration. No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is, as far as wear time, I don't know how your oils are going to act with the foundation, and if it's even going to be like a good long-lasting foundation for you, because I do know that no matter your skin type, hydration is important. I do know that. All right, and now for the concealers, the Lila B concealer and the Clé de Peau concealer. I'm actually loving both of them. They both look equally as beautiful. The only difference is the tone. Yeah, they actually are both looking very, very nice. I cannot tell a difference on which eye I have what, as far as performance wise. Cannot wait to keep testing these out. Okay, I am going to touch base on a couple of products. The Guerlain bronzer, I love this. Absolutely love it. I've been using it all week. The Gucci brow pencil and this, I've also been really enjoying that. And I think when I told you what I had on my eyebrows, I touched base on that. The Rose Ink lipsticks, I have also really been enjoying these, but I think this is only the second or third time I've worn these. So I need to keep playing with these, but so far I'm really enjoying the formula. They feel like a matte lip balm, if that makes sense. Have you tried the NARS one? It reminds me of that formula. Okay, the Patrick Ta blush. I've been loving this blush. It is absolutely beautiful. The shade is gorgeous. I already have two and I kind of want to pick up more, but I don't need any more, so I'm resisting. This Supreme Nudes, the quickie, which is like the mini of his big one. I love this eye look. I think this eye look is absolutely beautiful. All of the shades that I used performed beautifully. I used this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So just these three in the outer corner. I cannot wait to keep playing with that. I feel like it's a perfect everyday palette, or if you travel a lot, this is like a nice small little palette and it's very sleek. I like the packaging a lot. It's magnetic. Okay, and I think that's everything. Last but not least is this little highlighter from Lila B, which I'm loving. I am loving. Like, do you see that? It's gorgeous. It sucks that it's like $34 for this small little thing, but when I kept looking, because I go through the Sephora website on a daily, I kept looking at it and it honestly just kept reminding me of that Peau de Pêche from Westman Atelier, and that one cost $75. So I told myself, okay, let me purchase this and see if I can get that itch off of wanting the Peau de Pêche from Westman Atelier, because $75 for a highlighter, if you ask me, it's like, I don't know. I mean, I had a hard time paying the $63 that I did for this a little concealer, because this is $75 without a discount. I'm pretty happy that this looks as beautiful as it does. I don't feel like it looks exactly like the Peau de Pêche on Tanya, but I will take it. I'm happy with what I see in the camera. Okay, that is everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed me testing out some of these products in case you were eyeing any of them, or if you did purchase some of them, you know, hopefully it gives you hope that your try on haul is going to go as well as mine did. But that's it. That concludes this video. All right, guys, well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. You guys have no idea. I'm in a pretty good mood right now because this try on haul went great. Okay, with that being said, I would love it if you gave this video a big ol' thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and you would definitely help me out in the algorithm of hopefully bringing some new and fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. All right, guys, I will see you on the next video. Bye.